Today on, we're featuring James Price of the James Price Band. He's a Houston native and an OSU grad. He works at the First Baptist Church as the music director here in Stillwater. Here's his interview, but make sure to tune in Wednesday where he plays 2 original songs, October and Love Is Gonna Find You.
Ever since the beginning, I've always kind of, I don't know, like been led towards music. Not necessarily by it, but toward it. You know, when I was 7 years old, I went to Graceland, and we didn't even get anything inside because we didn't have any money. But I remember, seeing those gates, and it just clicked right there. Like I wanted to be a performer, and I went back and joined the talent show. I had a little cape and boots, sung like Heartbreak Hotel or something, and it was very bad. Lots of girls chased me. That was the only time in my life that ever happened, of course. But ever since then, like I don't know, I've just been, it's such a magical thing, and so I wouldn't necessarily say that I was, dragged by it, but more so toward it. I remember, actually, you know what, this is what I remember. My dad would play guitar for me, and he would play harmonica for me, and I remember I would grab the harmonica when he was playing guitar and just mess around on it. Man, that was when I was like 4. So I guess that's the earliest, time where it grabbed me. And let's add my dad and Elvis to the mix. They're pretty much the same person. Actually, I am from Houston, so that's a good question. My family's from Oklahoma. I'm the only Texan in my family, which is why I'm like so much taller than everybody else. But I came up here for Oklahoma State and I graduated, and for some reason ended up back up here. I don't really know why, but I actually have a couple of new ideas for some stuff. I'm always writing, but very folky. Whenever I play on the guitar, it's folky. Whenever I jump on the piano, it's like this Elton John, Coldplay kind of stuff, and I never can find a medium ground, I guess, And so I'm kind of gearing, both ways with that. I'm actually writing a folk song right now, kind of. I'm from Texas, so I guess you could say Texas country, but it's not necessarily like that. Stillwater's great, and this is why Stillwater's good, and this is why I'll say why it's not so good. First of all, there's people that want good music. There are people out there, a lot of people say, oh, there's no scene here. Like, that's ridiculous. There's always people that want to hear good music. The tough thing is it's not a large group. And that large group would be more willing to go to Norman, go to Tulsa, heck, maybe even go to Dallas to see some shows instead of staying here in Stillwater. Big reason for that, obviously, is people don't want to invest in putting some good venues. It's tough, when you go to a bigger city like Houston or Austin, you're gonna have venues, you're gonna have places that like music and owners that do that, and obviously there's more people. Stillwater is more like a family. Really good base. And when I moved back up here, I kind of justified it by telling myself, okay, I looked at a map, I put a little dot on Stillwater, did the little circle thing, I'm like, okay, I got Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and there's a bigger group of communities around than in Houston, because Houston is just like this massive 6 million people block, and then you have 4 hours to Dallas, 6 hours to New Orleans, it's tough, so I like it here. I'll probably be I don't know how long I'll be in OK, but for now, this is my home, so.